You're listening to CJNU 93.7 FM. This is Dan Mitchell, and I am joined once again by our good friend Krystal Stokes, the Director of Marketing and Development over at Victoria Lifeline, good friends of CJNU. And we've been connected once again with the Victoria Hospital Foundation, our host sponsor for the month. But today we are going to be talking about a subsidy program through Victoria Lifeline. Well, first and foremost, Krystal, how are you again today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. And as always, pleasure to be here.
I understand that Victoria Lifeline provides a potentially life-saving service for seniors in our community. Can you explain more about how Victoria Lifeline works?
Sure. I'll just give you a quick overview. I'm sure many people know who we are, but Victoria Lifeline has been around now for 36 years. We are in partnership with the Victoria Hospital Foundation, and Lifeline is a medical alert service. So essentially what that means is that we provide the client with a button that they wear 24 hours a day and communicator unit. And when they need assistance, they just press that button and they can access help 24 hours a day. All the calls go to a response center, and then we get you the exact help you need. We have fall detection technology, so you can get a button that has fall detection. We also have mobile solutions, so those are buttons that you can wear at home, and they work when you go out and about in the community. So we've been around for a while. We worked with so many people and families over the years who have said, you know what, this button saved my life in an emergency. It saved me from lying on the floor after a fall. And I think the day-to-day support we provide is really peace of mind. When you live alone and maybe living with a chronic health condition, it's not necessarily about age, because we have young clients as well, but it's really about accessing help in an emergency. So that's an overview of who Victoria Lifeline is.
And definitely worth getting into touch with, because that is a fantastic service to offer. What are the different ways that individuals can access Victoria Lifeline?
We are province-wide, and not a lot of people realize that. So we actually are in 350 communities, and we can provide our service through partnerships we have with about 66 partner programs across the province. So basically, you just call our office or visit your senior resource community coordinator in your local community. And there is a fee for service, but one of the tenets that we really believe in, one of our guiding principles at Lifeline is equity. So even though you have to pay for the service month to month, we do have a subsidy program. So what that is that income should not be a barrier to accessing, as you said, this potentially life-saving service. So about 30 years ago, not that long after we started, we introduced and created the subsidy program. So that basically means that anyone can access the service regardless of age, ability, most importantly, income.
So we have the subsidy program that people can access. So who is eligible for that program?
Okay, so eligibility is really based on taxable income, which I'll touch on in a minute. Basically, how it works is that when you qualify for the subsidy program, you only have to pay 50% of our recurring monthly fee. So that means you can have the service for as low as $21 a month. And in terms of eligibility, we base it off of taxable income. So what that means is on your notice of assessment, you have your total income and then you have taxable income. So to qualify for the program, your taxable income has to be $18,000 a year or less. That's actually listed as line item 26000 on your notice of assessment form. So if we have any listeners out there now that are thinking about accessing Lifeline and they're concerned about affordability, you may indeed qualify for the subsidy program. So if you think you might qualify or you want to have a conversation about eligibility, you can absolutely call our office or visit our website. We have a page on our website that describes the subsidy program. We have a sample notice of assessment on there, and everything you need to know is on victorialifeline.ca, and it's under the resources tab.
Now, what difference does the subsidy program make for people who need Victoria Lifeline?
Well, we all know, like we've discussed a couple of times here today, that really Lifeline can save your life in an emergency. It also provides peace of mind, whether it's for the family member. As I mentioned as well, it's not just about older adults. It's about younger people living with chronic conditions. We have clients who have limited mobility after a potential accident. So I think the biggest benefit for the subsidy program is it can really help someone maintain their independence and dignity as they age without this financial strain, which I think is really important. We hear all the time from clients, let's just say that they were on income assistance, which you are eligible for, a government income assistance until 65. And then when you turn 65 and you're no longer eligible for income assistance, if you've had our service for a number of years, we can transition you into the subsidy program so you don't have to go without your lifeline. And this service has become a literal lifeline for people. So the thought of them not having it on a daily basis can be very upsetting. So I think overall, The same things as why everybody else really benefits from the Lifeline program applies to the subsidy program, but yet they can also have that added layer of not worrying about a financial constraint.
Which is definitely going to be beneficial for everybody involved.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, again, just the forethought and just getting ahead of the game with that kind of a situation is fantastic. A wonderful thing to offer on top of what you're already doing. Now, how can individuals help to support the subsidy program? Well, what does their help provide?
You can donate to the Victoria Hospital Foundation, and you can have your donation go towards the subsidy program. So for $22 a month, you can actually support someone to be on the subsidy program. So really, it's all about people being able to access the program without worrying about their financial situation. So you can go online to the foundation's website, the Victoria Hospital Foundation's website, and you can donate specifically to the subsidy program. And that means that somebody who might not be able to access this program without your support would be able to get the service and access help in an emergency. So we are so proud of the program, and we are so happy that the foundation is helping us raise money for this program, because nobody should have to be denied service because they can't afford it.
Krystal, thank you again. It's been a real pleasure. This is a fantastic program. Definitely going to be looking into it myself, because it's a wonderful opportunity and just really a great way to help out those in need in the community. So again, thank you, Krystal, for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Dan. It was a pleasure.
With CJNU 93.7 FM, I'm Dan Mitchell.